we've got a Keemstar versus Big Mike battle. I love this. Two very famous figures on YouTube, of course. Hey, Big Michael, very famous, 4.5 million views on his vlog right now. The Night Shift. Clocking in. Mike eats ass. I'm clocking in. 4.5 million views per episode. So if you go, oh, Big Mike, he's nobody, nothing to worry about. Well, he's talking to 4.5 million people every week. And then you've got Keemstar, okay, creator of Storyfire, good friend of the show, loves Redbar. He tweeted about Redbar twice in the last couple of months. His last tweet saying, Redbar greater than everything.
Do you think he'll ever invite us over to his pond?
No, he can't get clout from us or anything, so we have to earn it from him. He's a sick fuck. Keemstar is one of these sick fucks who goes, I love Redbar, I watch every episode, but I'm not going to allow Mike to talk to me until he's a little bit bigger, okay? Really? That's him. Where is Nerd City? Can you imagine that? So we know Keemstar listens. He refuses to talk to me yet because it would lower his clout score. This is what I believe. I also believe Keemstar to be crazy. Now, that being said, I will always be in his corner. I love what he does on YouTube. I mean, he really is maniacal. He's what people think I'm doing, which is crazily, accidentally being hysterical. It's not. So Keemstar does some great stuff. I love Drama Alert. Okay, I learned about the world through Drama Alert. I have a different philosophy on all this stuff. People go, Mike, who cares? These are teens. I'm 28. Okay, great. You're going to end up like Bill Burr if you keep that up. You're going to end up like an out-of-touch guy. It's good to keep up with everything that's going on in the world. Just because you age out of it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That's what's going to put you, that's what's going to make you Bill Burr going, what do you need smartphones? People never sit next to each other at the diner anymore and talk about anything. Would you imagine Hostbuster going to a diner to hang out with a guy and talking? I mean, it's just not going to happen. This is all he has, Bill. Okay? So you can't poo-poo it. We need this stuff. Don't become out of touch. We must still watch the kids. And Keemstar is a great example. Keemstar is my age, and he focuses on 7 to 10-year-olds on his show. And I like to see what the 7 and 10-year-olds are doing. He'll accuse a 7-year-old girl of rape. He'll call a 10-year-old black kid a spook. It really, he gets himself into some hot water. But he's nuts. He's also very crazy. And I do believe he lies about like property that he owns. He lies about his wealth. He lies about plants. Like he'll show people a really low level backyard pool. And he wants to show you that he has a pool, but it's a really crappy pool. So he'll go, we have so many plans for this pool. It's going to be a triple-decker water slide coming in, just like Wisconsin Dells. There's going to be a wave pool installed. And you're like, wow, Keemstar is amazing. He's rich. But then the wave pool never gets built. The triple-decker diving pool never gets installed. But we're all to believe that it's on pace to be, and the only reason we're not seeing it is because Keemstar doesn't update us about everything. It's a very beautifully crafted, fake clout flex weird thing that he's doing because he's upset that the LA YouTubers are all partying at BOA while he sits in upstate New York on a low-end property. Okay? That's what I believe.
I like him, though.
I love him with all my heart. And if he takes offense to that, I
can't help but take his side.
Oh, we love him.
That there's a big mean guy that all the YouTubers hate.
Yeah, and he is in a fight with Big Mike. This is breaking news right now.
I don't know what it's about, but let's see.
We're on his side, right? Team instead of Big Mike. Or what a flip of events. We side with Big Mike.
Let's see. We're all seeing this for the
Big
first time.
Big Mike starts working for us as our Johnny Drama. All right, let's see what's happening here. Keemstar versus Big Mike Twitter battle. Oh, wow. A video is included?
Yes.
Thank God. Thank God. Oh, my God. Keemstar is great at making videos. Listen, he's a fucking fool. His beard. do kind of look similar. Get me a hi-hat. Jules?
Oh,
No, you don't have to give me a hi-hat. I can understand why people think we're the same. So this is what offends me. Got to put my piece away. This is a very special necklace. My mom gave this to me before she died. It's a pendant of her nude. I could understand why they compare me to this. You know, autists who can't see, you would obviously think, oh, black beard, eyebrows, necklace, black shirt. Same fucking guy. I can't tell differences. Let's see what he says. He's fighting with Big Mike. Calling him out. I'm so excited, Jules, to hear this.
I know, me too.
This fucking rocks. Keem!
Mike, I never wanted to make this point, but you pushed me to it.
Oh, yes.
All right? You pushed me to it. You sit here and say that, you know, I just use other people and I ruin careers and all that stuff. Okay. But you literally ruined lives. You were a drug dealer. How many fucking lives did you ruin?
He learned that from watching me. And that's a drug pun. Listen to this. There was a commercial in the 90s where a dad finds this cigar box full of heroin needles in his son's nightstand. And he goes, what the hell is this? And he goes, I learned it from you. I learned it from watching you. It's a drug learned from watching you thing. And then Keemstar just stole my point. When I made the Big Mike videos, Keemstar was the first one to comment on them and like them. So now Keemstar is using... So this is a double. We're getting to watch Keemstar go at Mike, but we're also watching Keemstar steal from another Mike. Me! They take my stuff, you see.
Okay, wait. Apparently they were arguing before this, but all of the tweets before this are them arguing about the police shooting that happened today. So I don't know if you want to read all that.
That's okay. I just want to see this.
Basically, Keemstar is just saying the guy got shot because he was running away from the cops, and Mike is saying that it was a racist thing, and they're arguing about that.
So I will be suing Keemstar for no credit given here. I will be joining Ethan Klein. No, I'm kidding. I'm on your side, Keemstar. Okay, but you can't steal from me. All right, unless you want to give me that drama alert push. I don't know why I can't be on drama alert. Giving an interview, I'll pretend I'm half black. Here we go.
Mike, I never wanted to make this point, but you pushed me to it. All right? You pushed me to it. You sit here and say that, you know, I just use other people and I ruin careers and all that stuff. Okay. But you literally ruined lives.
Wow.
You were a drug dealer.
Yep.
How many fucking lives did you ruin by dealing fucking drugs? All right?
And you don't make it up by writing a book that you earn money off of. Donate that money to the shelters then. The battered men's drug faggot centers. Okay? By the way, I think anyone who has a drug problem that fell to drugs is gay. So I don't have sympathy for them. And then Big Mike's like, yeah, bro. I'm like awesome. I'm like Scarface, bro. You know how much crack I used to sell to people and how many people I put in the hospital? But now I owned up to it and I wrote a book for profits detailing the lies of my past. Meaning I'm making up lies about my past right now. So he thought it would be cool to pretend he was this big time drug dealer, just so that he could write a book out of it and make a little bit of money. But he never thought about how, oh, okay, well, if you were a big-time drug dealer, well, then you ruined all these people's lives by giving them the drugs. I highly doubt you've paid for that. Like, there's been no justice. What's the justice? That you won't do it anymore? No. That's not how things work. If someone says a racist comment, Mike wants them banned from the internet, jailed, they should be killed. But Mike literally could have killed people, many people, by selling them these drugs. I don't believe he did any of this drug dealing, but he's so stupid that he thought we would respect that. Why? Because Jay-Z, Nas, and YG, Lloyd Banks also drugs. They overcame it, and now they're popular. How about this? Anybody who sold drugs is a killer, and we should kill them now. How about that? How about we're not impressed by street thugs anymore? So Big Mike has put bodies in the ground, but he's made it up because he wrote a book for profit. No, donate the money or go to jail for the crime.
How many fucking lives did you ruin by dealing fucking drugs, all right? And now you fix your life, right? You made something of yourself. You write it in a book, and then you fucking sell it. You sell the book, right? And you make all this fucking money telling your story. What about all your victims? What about all your clients that you sold drugs to and ruined their lives? Prove to me.
Okay, Fox, this is not cool right now. I'm like really doing well at BOA and with FaZe Banks. I can't be in the papers for killing clients. Jesus Christ. Big Mike does not like this kind of stuff. Hey, Keemstar, I'll help. Let's pile on Big Mike right now.
Team up.
Because I got some Big Mike stuff coming up right after this that proves Big Mike is a liar. Wait till you see what I got. Maybe I'll put this on YouTube after all.
Told you.
Did I say any bad words today?
The internet right now that you're a good person and you're actually reformed by giving every single dollar you made.
You just copied me, bro. Keemstar's copying me in kind of real time. No, I've said this all before, of course. Now he'll get all the credit. 172,000 views.
Actually reformed by giving every single dollar you made from this fucking book to all the people who you ruined their life.
Yes.
Give it all to them.
He dropped something.
Prove to the internet right now you're a good dude. Prove it. Prove
it.
Mr. Good Guy, Mr. Virtuous Signaling. Prove it. The millions of dollars that you made on your book, you're going to give to all your victims. Then we can all...
You're seeing this because of Redbar. If I never did all this Big Mike stuff, this wouldn't happen today. I gave Keemstar the guts to go after Big Mike, which now the whole internet is saying. Believe it or not, if you're involved in this YouTube watching community, you're going to hear what Keemstar had to say about it. Okay, so it is a big deal. Again, this just happened. 172,000 views just happened a few hours ago, right? So... because of me, we're getting our message, so this is still positive. Our little message from Redbar is now being put out there. I believe without me, this would never have been taped. You hear that, Big Mike? Let's hear the rest.
The millions of dollars that you made on your book, you're going to give to all your victims. Then we can all say on the internet together, Mike is actually a good guy. He did something good. He's a good guy. Until then, go fuck yourself, you little hustling little bitch.
Whoa! Whoa! You little hustling little bitch. See, Keemstar's funny. Listen, I get he's cringe, he sucks. I've admitted that. But this is better than anything Mark Norman's ever done. This little video is better than Sam Tripoli. Come on, guys. These guys are being more exciting than your comedians. Rich Voss. What are these fucking comedians doing that's exciting at all? This is exciting. So don't be like, you're also pre-programmed to be like, well, Keemstar was a fag 7 years ago in the world's eyes, so it's always going to remain. And Bob Kelly's cool. Keemstar's... No. This is more entertaining than anything Compound Media's ever put out. Look at this.
Then we can all say on the internet together, Mike is actually a good guy. He did something good. He's a good guy. Until then, go fuck yourself, you little hustling little bitch.
Yeah, you little hustling, you little bitch. I love that. It's not as hard. Where do I go now?
So that's his response.
This is a response. Came. I've been working with addicts since the day I got clean. I've given away the book to rehabs and jails. This book has literally saved lives. You will never, in your sad, disgusting existence, have a positive impact like I have. Just take your L again. Wow.
Fuck, man.
Dude, you donated it to a rehab? I mean, come on. As if that's making it in the hands of anyone. And he donated probably 10 books to one local rehab, and that's it. And now I've saved lives. Show me a life you've saved. You're assuming you've saved lives. Kim. How much do we hate Big Mike right now?
I hate
Whose side are we on? Keemstar. I know the name's goofy.
Like, every tweet Mike writes is like a parody of what he would write.
Yes.
Like, how could you be like, I have saved countless lives? Like, imagine saying that. And
look at his profile pic. It's him reading a paper on a private jet. Bro, Don't worry about the addicted. They're fine. My book made millions. Private. If you flex that you were in a private
really
jet that you didn't...
think about how crazy it would be to say something like that about yourself.
We got more. Let's see what's next.
And there is way more from before this. Someone sent me that.
Wait, is this new? Or that's this? And what's this one?
Yeah.
Okay, here we are, folks.
You can read that on your own time,
all right, look at this. Keemstar response. Stop trying to spin it, rat. Do you accept the challenge? Will you give all the money you made on the book to your victims? Very good. Always never forget your initial purpose. Like Brian Callen forgot why he was there and he couldn't win an argument because you forget, you get caught up in the fool's swindle. Never forget. Always go back to the point. Just hammer your original point. Don't take offense to anything they say. Don't get caught up. Don't be emotional. Oh, I'm not this. Don't get defensive. Just go right back to that original point. Okay? Stop trying to spin it, rat. And he puts it in all caps. Man, he's really learning from me, huh? Silently learning, a.k.a. stealing. Hurting my feelings. This is deceiving. I want everything to be more Broadway-ic around here. Okay, is that it for the battle? Should we show you some mic clips?
There's more if you want, but it was from before that.
It's okay. So. That's okay. I got a great video about Big Mike that could go okay? Could go viral if I have the chance. I mean, if I wanted to, okay? I caught Big Mike flat out lying after claiming that he would never tell a lie, and it's a pretty big lie. We're going to start here. 4 months, Big Mike has been bragging about his pee drink, and this isn't slander, his piss drinking uranic girlfriend, porn star Lana Rhoades. For those of you who don't know who Lana Rhoades is, she took a extra large size Pyrex baking bowl and held it as a man urinated with a half boner into the bowl, and then she drank the entire bowl of pee while pouring it over her head. This happened 2 years ago. This didn't happen in the 50s. This happened maybe a year and a half ago. Big Mike dates a woman who drank real, live, human urine out of a bowl. We watched it on this show. I can't show it to you every time, but this happened. Now, in order to make you understand why he would be with such a pee enthusiast, he's had to make it seem worthwhile. So for months, he's been bragging about how his girlfriend, Lana Rhoades, bought a Lamborghini, a Lambo. And okay, you think we're stupid, you think we're shit, you think Lana is a scumbag? Well, she bought a Lambo with that scumbag money. So you guys at home who think drinking piss is gross? Well, how much shit would you gargle for a Lambo? Okay. And that actually made some people go, damn, man, who am I to talk shit, man? I love a Lambo. Man, oh, that's just the drip. Oh, yeah, me, my whole life is based around, I want a supercar. Lambos don't even look cool. This is like a jerk, stupid fucking fag car. Why do you want a Lambo? Because you think it's the most expensive? The most yearned for car? Anyway.
The most yearned for.
Yeah, look at that. Wow, yearned for car. So I'm going to start there. I'm going to show you Big Mike's vlog about the Lambo. That's what we're going to show you. Well, here's a tweet first. Let's read this. This is a great seg. By the way, I don't think you know how amazing this segment's going to be until you get to the end.
I know.
Guys, I'm telling you, what you're about to watch here happens maybe once a year on the internet. Here at Redbar, it happens about 6 times per show. Look at this. Don't give it away if you have the answer. The night shift overtime. Lana Rhoades bought a Lambo. Go watch. Haters. That don't pee. Can only make me gayer. Okay, so let's watch the video. Stupid haters, you fucking idiots.
What's up, boys? It's my girlfriend, Melissa. She's a public accountant here in West.
Yeah, 210. Wow. I remember 210. Let's see that 210, and we're going to watch Hey Big Michael, and he's going to introduce us to this Lambo. Yeah, she might drink piss. She might have sucked down 1,000 criminals. She might have done the dirty, okay? 1,000 maniacs, 10,000 criminals, bordello of sweets. But she could buy a Lambo. Check it out.
If you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen about 2 days ago, Lana tweeted at me and said something along the lines of, other girls want to suck his dick, but I just bought a Lambo.
Wow,
she then texted me about
even Lana says it. Other guys might want to suck his dick, but I bought a Lambo. And there's Lana. Harry over there. Scary Harry is what I call her. Crystal Fairy Scary Harry. And look at that. Even Lana tweeted out, I just bought a Lambo. Okay.
Something along the lines of, other girls want to suck his dick, but I just bought a Lambo. She then texted me about 5 minutes later and said, babe, I just looked at this Lambo. I really like it. It's really shiny. I told her not to buy it.
She bought it.
She fucking bought it. She bought a Lamborghini.
Wow. I keep hearing this word bought.
I've never heard the word bought so many times in my life.
I've definitely heard the word bought about 50 times. And here's the Lambo itself.
But a V10 Huracan, it's called. What the fuck were you thinking?
I've been having self-esteem issues because I've been breaking out a little bit and all these girls are fucking sliding in Mike's DMs, like talking about sucking his dick. So I needed a little ego boost. I have like small dick syndrome and bought a fucking Lamborghini to make myself
I bought a Lamborghini. Okay, you bought a Lamborghini. So this came out March 1st. Wow. March, April, May, June, July, August, almost September. Almost September. That's 5, 6, 7. Okay? Look at these wigglers. Huh? Look at these worms. 7 little hedonistic worms coming at you. All right. For 7 months, he's been claiming that she bought a Lamborghini. But
if you listen to Redbar, surely you've heard him mention it upwards of 10 to 15 times.
Yes. So for 7 months, she bought a Lamborghini. He has a Lamborghini. We showed you a video last week where FaZe Banks and Big Mike were caught out at BOA, and a supercar drove by with a loud exhaust, and Big Mike screamed, "My girlfriend's car is faster than yours." He loves telling everyone that she has a Lambo. It makes up for all the genitals she's drank. So we've noticed that Big Mike seems to have been dipping his big toe into the Adderall business. Now, I can't prove it, but I've noticed a jolt in Big Mike's soda, if you catch my drift. I think that influencers think if they don't take Adderall, this is the Lance Armstrong thing all over again. Influencers have convinced themselves if they don't take Adderall, they're leaving money on the table. So it is not a drug. It is not dangerous. It is responsible because it's my career we're talking about. Careers to an influencer is more important than life itself, okay? A baby should die before a influencer's career is tarnished, okay? The selling of makeup is more important than human life. So I believe Big Mike, even an ex-drug addict like Big Mike who wrote a book about how bad drugs are, he can't even smoke weed, okay, because that is too deadly. I believe Big Mike is taking Adderall or Vyvanse, and if you asked Mike if he was taking Adderall and he was taking Vyvanse, he goes, "I am not taking Adderall. How dare you?" Because we didn't technically say Vyvanse. So I always add, are you on any sort of ADD medication, speed, Adderall, Vyvanse, Ritalin? Is there anything you're taking?
No,
because
we're 100% basing this on the look on his face lately.
I'm right. Let me tell you something. Every single person in front of a microphone, camera, newspaper, pen, if your business is social media, you're on Adderall. There might be 2 guys that aren't. Me and even Hostbusters on Adderall. I'm not kidding. And believe me, there will be in 10 years, 5 years, this will be national news. And you'll go, there was an Adderall epidemic. No one knew about it. No one talked about it. And I will once again be left creditless.
This guy in the chat goes, is Adderall really that effective? Yes.
Please take it. Take 30 take 30. Anyone who doubts me, take 30 milligrams of Adderall, get naked, lay in bed. Document.
What happens?
Document what happened. Okay, let's cut to the latest impulsive.
Now you can.
Facts. They're with the Dolan twins. Do you know the Dolan twins? 2 acne-covered bozos cut from Encino Rock, picked to live in a house. Okay, but it's not about them today. This is about Lana's Lambo. Mike's going to talk a little bit more about the Lambo. And why I accuse Mike of being on Adderall is because when a fool takes Adderall, they don't understand how strong it is. Just like that guy in the chat, is Adderall really this effective? I'll tell you how effective Adderall is. I love this stuff. Oh, yeah. If it were up to me, I'd take it every day. It makes you feel fantastic. But you know what else makes me feel fantastic? Killing black people. I'm just kidding. No. A lot of things. You can't do them every day. It would be crazy. I won't do a show on Adderall because you're going to be getting junk. It's not my real mind telling you things. When you're on Adderall, if a thought comes into your head, you must say it.
No matter how stupid it might be, you have to spit it out.
You have to spit it out, and it's not like being drunk. Being drunk actually allows you to be fluid, all right? And in fact, I'm going to have one right now, if you don't mind. Adderall makes you 100% certain that your shitty, fake junk thought is 100% real, okay? It's like being on acid almost. When you're on LSD, you could trick yourself into really believing the Babadook is coming out of the ceiling. Like you could really, Jules, we were convinced once on LSD 7 years ago that the pictures this is real. Listen to this. We're on LSD. And if you take a picture so when you're on acid, there's like lights dancing everywhere. Any light source, like even an LED from like a stereo or a receiver, it dances. And if you look around the room, if you're on the right dose of LSD, it's like you're in an electric music video. Like every light source does its own personal dance. And all you have to do to the person with you is go, oh my God, check out that light. Do you see what it's doing? It's swirling around. And if you tell them what it's doing, their mind will now see what it's doing, and you'll believe that it's actually doing it. Here's a trick. Get on acid with your friends and start taking pictures. Here's what happens. So you and your friend are on acid, and you're going, oh my God, see that light? How it's like moving and doing this somersault? And they'll be like, oh. And then it takes them a second. They go, oh my God, I do. And we go, let's take a picture of it. And you take a picture of it, and then you look at your phone, and the picture's dancing too. And in your mind, you're fully convinced that you could capture another realm on. So you start photographing
really, you're
everything.
Just seeing the
you're just seeing it too. But it's tricking you. And so we were taking pictures of everything. For 2 days, we truly believed we had captured the world of LSD, the other realm, on film. And even 2 days later, you still thought like you have this afterglow where you still think the picture is doing something. And then it goes away and you're like, I am fucking retarded. What the fuck? And then you learn, or you don't. People on Adderall are still in the pictures are moving phase. They believe that everything they think while on the drug is real, and it's a breakthrough, and they're letting it out there, and they're distorting our world's utopian reality. Okay? That's what's happening. Now, Big Mike, here's another thing you do on Adderall. If you're unaware of your high, which most people on Adderall just think, wow, I feel great, man. Adderall is a supplement. I feel great. But it's not. You're just really high. Okay? That's what the feeling is. So everyone is so stupid, they think this high is them being smarter. And one of the main things that Adderall makes you do, if you're stupid and unaware, is whatever pops in your mind, you have to say it.
Because it feels amazing.
Because it feels amazing.
You get like a rush from telling someone your stupid idea.
So Big Mike, something was brought up on the show, and Big Mike, even though it was really detrimental to him, said it without thinking, instantly realizes what he said, but doesn't backpedal. But I caught you in the biggest lie ever. And it even gets worse after what I'm about to show you. Here is 32. His episode with the Dolan twins, 32 minutes in. end Adderall, end QAnon. 32 minutes in, check this out. This is startling.
I think cars are just like, I'm not into cars. Yeah. Like, so I can never justify spending money. I'm glad
Car discussion. The Dolan twins are here. These two fucking, really, Geico cavemen are more intelligent than these two. And they're going to say, luckily, they're talking about their careers, and they go, well, luckily, we've never been stupid enough to blow all our money on cars, like every other YouTuber. And then Big Mike is going to chime in with the worst thing he could have ever said, because he's definitely on Adderall.
I learned that at a young age. I bought a Bronco.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, we sold that.
Sold the Bronco.
Sold that for probably like $40,000 less than I put into it. Yeah.
Watch this, guys.
Cars are tricky. Talk about a depreciating asset.
Worst.
Oh, yeah.
The worst, man. Yeah. They're terrible. That's why I used to hate the idea of leasing. But now I kind of like the idea of leasing. Amara drives the Lambo. It's leased. I think.
Excuse me! Do you see how So Big Mike, if you're not paying attention, just admitted Lana's Lambo, he calls her Amara, that's her real name. Her Lambo is leased.
But I thought she bought.
7 months he's been telling. Guys, I want to let you know, anyone could lease a Lambo. I mean, you only have to make $100,000 a year to lease a Lambo. So this isn't a point of bragging. Everyone knows the difference between bought and lease. Guys, watch this again. Even Logan didn't know this. And Big Mike is so hooked up on this fucking Sid that he's going to blatantly open up his biggest lie. Watch this.
Cars are tricky. Talk about a depreciating asset.
Worst.
Oh, yeah. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for understanding.
That's why I used to hate the idea of leasing. But now I kind of like the idea of leasing. Amara drives the Lambo. It's leased. I think she coughed up like 60 racks for like an 18-month lease, but then you give it back.
Oh, it's leased?
Yeah, it's leased.
Oh, she's capped.
Yeah.
Oh, it's leased, says Logan?
Even Logan didn't know this.
Oh, that's cap. Which means, tell the people what it means.
A lie.
A lie. That's new slang that everybody adopted in 1 second. And here's Big Mike. Yeah, I have been kind of bragging about the purchased land. I mean, it's a huge difference. I mean, to rent her Lamborghini probably cost maybe tops $3,800 a month. Okay. To buy a Lamborghini cost, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands. So, yes, it is a huge difference.
And that he specified how many millions of times that she bought it in his video and tweet. Like,
everywhere. And that's nothing. What we showed you earlier today was nothing.
That's just what we found in 1 second.
That's what we found in 1 second. Every day since then, for 7 months, he's been saying this either on Twitter, in a post, in a comment, to his friends. Even Logan didn't know.
Amara drives the Lambo. It's leased. I think she coughed up like 60 racks for like an 18-month lease, but then you give it back.
Oh, it's leased?
Yeah, it's
You know white people get money, don't spend it, or maybe they might have been rented, huh? You're renting, and this is what they're all doing. Even Logan was like, dude, you can't rent a Lamborghini and tell people you bought it. That's against the celebrity oath.
And then look at how he tries to get out of it.
Look at his face. Keem? We should put this as a clip and have Keemstar tweet it out today, right? Wouldn't this help? Keemstar's, this is a huge liar.
Yep.
Wouldn't this help? Keemstar doesn't want the part about him lying in there, which I would keep.
We won't put that in.
Oh, I'm keeping it in. There's no free lunch. All right, listen to this.
I think she coughed up like 60 racks for like an 18-month lease, but then you give it back.
Oh, it's leased?
Yeah, it's leased.
Oh, she's capped.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's got 6 other cars that are bought. But
yeah? Where? You have 6 other cars? Where are they parked? Because you live in a condominium, Londa Rhodes. There's not parking for 6 cars when you live in a little condo on a street. And she doesn't even live in like a big condo. It's a tiny condo.
Judging by Mike's history, bought means leased, so he could be saying she has 6 other cars that are leased.
Yes, exactly. Because so he knew he was in big trouble, and he's like, she has 6 other cars. Show me the 6 other cars. Where are they parked? Are they in storage at Jay Leno's garage?
I simply can't believe anything
That's
he
a
says.
lot of cars for a girl. Jules, how many cars would you buy if you had money? None! You're a girl! Okay?
Oh, it's leased?
Yeah, it's leased.
Oh, she's cap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's got 6 other cars that are bought, but she leased.
Not
I
here.
don't think leasing's cap at all. Though,
No.
Nah, but
he means
I don't think leasing. Yeah, lying about
But
it.
then
Yeah.
Logan goes, nah, but
Yeah.
this case.
Dude, in this look at Logan's face. He's so see, Logan knows because Logan's seen my videos too. This is Logan going, damn, like, is everything Redbar said about you true, though? Damn, you like lie a lot, don't you? I wonder what other lies you told me. I am knowing, dang. Look at the Dolan twins. Dude, leasing isn't a problem. It's cool. Yeah, but like when you tell everyone that you bought it is the problem. It's like the lie is the problem. Yeah, like she has like 400 other cars, so it doesn't even matter. She leases this one. Well, you've never talked about the 6 other cars. What 6 cars? If there ain't fucking 6 other cars, you need to go to jail.
I need
How about
a
this?
picture of
I need
each
the 6.
car.
I want Lana like this with 7 cars lined
Tate
up.
style.
The lamb, yeah, like this, like with the cars, and it better not be cap. Dude, speaking of cap, I'm always wearing one backwards. Whoa! Conspiracies! Oh, he must be a liar. Well, he is. Wait a minute, he is a liar. Holy shit. QAnon's got a point.
6 other cars that are bought, but she leased.
I don't think leasing's cap at all. Though,
No.
Nah, but
he means on terms of her.
No, it's just like
well, she said she bought it.
depends.
No, she
depends
did
who you
not.
are. You're gonna get made fun of. Like if you're
Wow. Wait, she said she bought it? Well, depending on who you are, you're gonna get me fun. I got to get the cheese from the Pussycato. I kind of let the Pussycato have more cheese than me. For those of you who don't know, Logan is Latino and in a very heavily armed gang. Here you go.
rapper and you're releasing cars, you're fucked.
Well, hold on.
They all are leasing.
All of them.
Now listen
Every
to my
rapper,
rap.
every celebrity is leasing,
Cap.
dude.
Oh,
Now everyone's
cap.
leasing.
People are yelling cap to him, which is the worst insult currently this week. Cap. I learned it from Meek Mill a day ago. That's what I've always said. All of a sudden, they're going to... And then when you call them out, they go, dude, Cap's been around since the 90s. Okay. An obscure friend of the Notorious B.I.G. used it in a song that you never heard.
But you just started using it.
Yeah, no shit. Dude, everyone leases. But you said bought for 7 months, and you're not admitting it now. And look at these guys. They could stop a semi-truck with those. Look at that. No! Please. Here, thumbnail. Ah, don't shoot, Mike. They're talking to me. Don't kill us, please. We can explain. We can lie. Instead of I can explain. I can lie. I mean, explain. I can explain. Nice try, fellas. Hands up. All right, let's see what happens next.
All of them. Every rapper, every celebrity is leasing, dude.
Cap.
Okay, but how are they paying taxes?
This is so funny.
Because we've been in the industry for so long. I talked to some like high ups in like record labels and stuff like that.
Stupid
like, we know,
Dolans.
I know the rev split between them and like these people are getting fucked over. There's no way they can afford
Bro,
these things.
it is the longest story in Los Angeles history. Every house you see is rented. Every car you see is...
What the fuck, man?
And now he's going to turn this into a thing about how this is just what happens.
Everyone in Hollywood, I've been lying through. And guys, what did I tell you? This ain't the fucking finale. We have more. If lying is cool, then consider me Mike David.
Told you this is going to be the best. This morning when I was doing the notes, I was like, we have to make a clip out of this. It's simply too good. Mike was like,
well,
wait.
okay. Well, let's see what happens next.
It's such a false
It is the most false reality of all fucking time. All of those R8s and Bentleys that drive past you are 6 months away from going back to the fucking dealership.
Honestly,
bro.
the way I see
everybody.
it, if it's not a Tesla, it's not worth it.
Wow.
You really are woke.
Oh
Ethan.
yeah.
Okay. Should we cut to the third part here? Okay, so Mike, stupidly, I don't want to say admits. What would you say? That mistakenly lets out that Lana's car's leased. Okay. Big trouble. Everybody knows it. Okay. I got to make sure that people understand because he really has been using this. He's weaponized this Lamborghini is a reason for all of us to back off. And many people did go, oh, hey, man, I can't argue with that Lambo. Hey, maybe Mike's on to something. So let's cut to this, because if there's one thing worse than lying, it's lying about lying. You'll see what I mean in a second. This is a segment called Mike Never Lies.
Oh, really, dude?
Chris D'Elia, who is gone from society for... just look it up. All right, check this out. Mike cannot tell a lie. Is this queued up? 4025. 4025. This is from Impulsive episode 205.
Now, a little context. In Logan's vlog, they did a little prank where Josie called Logan's friend. Josie is Logan's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Called his friends and pretended like he was cheating on her or something to see if they would lie for
yes,
him.
it was a very funny vlog.
And that's what they're discussing right now.
So what they did is Logan and Josie, yes, they did a prank where they called their friends, and Josie pretended they didn't know. She didn't know where Logan was. She goes, Logan said he was with you. Is he with you? Hoping for people like Big Mike to go, oh yeah, sitting right here. But none of them did. Every one of Logan's friends ended up going, oh, no, I don't know where he is. So they didn't lie for him. It was a test for a vlog. Do you understand? Is this complicated? It's complicated to me.
No, it makes sense.
So they're talking about that, and then Mike says this. Enjoy.
What figure of speech is that? Like adverb? Is it an adjective? No. It's like I think it's an adverb.
It's a word.
Yeah,
it's definitely a word.
Whatever way you feel about her, at the end of the fucking day, you got no loyalty to Josie compared to me, right? So worst case scenario, she catches you in a lie.
Josie is Jose Canseco's twisted, crazy daughter.
I have a soft spot for her. I think she's so cute.
She's so maniacal. She's from the DMT world. I've said, if you're into hearing worse things about her, check out some of our uncensored shows at the Scars Club, redbarradio.net/Scars Club. I actually call her some really sickening things if you're into that. Here you are.
Yeah, I fucking lied to protect my boy. What do you want?
Well, here's where I'll draw the line with that. I have a loyalty to myself first as a truth teller before to you.
I have a loyalty to myself as a truth teller. What the fuck? Even Logan bursts out. So he goes, hey, man, how come when me and Josie prank called you, you didn't lie for me? Some friend you are. And Big Mike's excuse to some friend you are was, I have loyalty myself that I never brag. I've never lied. I've never told a lie. I'm like George Washington's friend. I've never told a lie. Now watch this.
No.
Boy, what do you want?
Well, here's where I'll draw the line with that. I have a loyalty to myself first as a truth teller before to you.
You and I both know that's not true.
100% true.
No, not 100%.
Bro, you have no idea the amount of times I've had to sit in front of... no, actually, it's not true. This part's not true. So let me back it up before I say a lie.
Nice. You were about to lie during your I Never Lie segment? That's nuts! Guys, Big Mike is a salesman. I don't know if you know this. Salesman's job is to lie to people to push product. It's just a matter of fact. Facts. He's a born con man liar. Almost every sentence out of his mouth is a lie. But you was if he's making money, it's okay to lie. That's what you guys think. You know, Graham Stevens, FaZe Rat, Big Mike, FaZe Banks. All of your favorite YouTubers are lying for cash. Check this out.
Okay, let me say. The amount of times I had to sit in front of someone and tell them something that I so easily could have lied about that hurt so bad to tell the truth on because I simply don't lie. I don't do it. I don't fucking lie about anything.
I simply don't lie. I don't do it. I don't do it about anything. What the fuck? We just caught you in a Lambo lie.
Oh, really, dude?
It's just too much.
So he's lying about not lying. The cowardly lion.
Hurt so bad to tell the truth on because I simply don't lie. I don't do it. I don't fucking lie about anything. I tell simply 100%. It is my brand.
You tell your truth.
It is my brand.
But you and I both know
to tell 100% of the truth all the fucking time.
Wow, you're even going further, making it almost impossible for me to not be absolutely 100% awesome
100% of the time.
right now. 100% of the time, I swear, not even about a Lambo would I lie. Yeah, like, that's all that's missing from this.
Oh, really, dude?
And that guy, this is the only voice Chris D'Elia has on this show. I'm the only one giving Chris D'Elia a voice right now.
Oh, really, dude?
There is no other place you could hear his voice live. All right, Big Mike never lies. Continued.
I don't. To me,
there is a difference.
If my truth to me is my truth, then me telling it is the truth to me.
Okay.
Like there's no other way.
Dude, what is reality? Wow, do you see this? Do you see what's happening with these people? You think I picked these people? I spin a wheel? I mean, these people are on this screen for a reason, folks.
It can be made up.
There's no other way to tell the truth about something than your truth.
Because truth shouldn't be subjective.
Right? Give me an example. What? Give me an example.
According to quantum physics, truth can be subjective because
it can be?
According to quantum physics, because everyone perceives everything differently. But when it comes,
is that so, Mac? And how many fucking bodies have you put in the dirt? Seriously, if you don't think this funeral procession driver is a problem, well, then you just haven't been paying attention. I don't know if you ever saw House of 1,000 Corpses. There was a character named Tiny. Look it up. Hey, in fact, let's show the new people. Tiny from 100,000 Corpses, House of 1,000 Corpses. It was a Rob Zombie horror movie. We've had Tinies throughout our whole past, throughout history. We've had Tinies. The Hills Have Eyes had a bunch of Tinies. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a great example of a Tiny. And now I'm changing the word tiny. Tiny was the last Tiny we had, but the new Tiny for the teen generation, his name is Mac. You knew him in the 70s as Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre's. I don't want to say it. Listen, every horror family in the 70s kept a monster. This is the only way I could explain it. They kept a monster. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, you know how some people like own a snake now? Horror families, murderer families from the 70s. If there was a brother, sister, mom, and dad that murdered together, they owned a disfigured large person who would help them. Now, this person comes in many forms, but he really, I mean, imagine Freddy Krueger on steroids. But the kicker was the monster was always kind. And at the end of these horror movies, or horror families' lives, is all I like to say, the monster would actually help the victim escape because the monster had a heart. Okay? This is the only time where I think the monster is worse than the family housing it. Mac, you are Tiny from A House of 1,000 Corpses. You are the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Logan doesn't know what you're about to do. This is Tiny, folks. Have you seen this guy? Do we have a video? Let's go to videos.
Freddy-esque.
Oh, yeah. Here, Tiny. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, that sounds welcoming, doesn't it? So here's the horror family from A House of 1,000 Corpses. And they're all sitting around. They're going, this family's fucking weird. It gets worse.
I expect us to wear these things.
Whatever it is, just do it. The more we play along, the faster we get the hell out of here.
We're going to meet Tiny.
Time to make waves. Cherry.
Here comes Mac. This is the Logan gang. The Logan. Oh, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Logan Paul's Mac. This is what I see. So, yeah, we're at the Logang house. We're in Encino, and here comes Mac. Oh, yeah. What do you got here? What is this? Look at this. Oh, he's lumbering. Oh, look at that. And they have every right to be afraid right now. There's Mac. That's the same body. Same fucking height. Same posture. Look at this. You're telling me this isn't terrifying? Look at that. Dwight. You know Dwight? Here comes the family. This is Josie coming in. Here, Mac. Here. Get Grandpa. Oh, see, he does the family's bidding, you see. There he is. Okay. I think you get the point. Do they look like everything's fine to you? Does that look... So, here's
People
Logan
are saying
Paul.
That guy looks like he hasn't been intimate in a while.
Yes, there you go. And that's famously, Mac said that a couple weeks ago. Are they? So there he is. There's Logan Paul's tiny. I hope that makes sense to everybody. Let's continue.
Subjective, because everyone, according to quantum physics, because everyone perceives everything differently. But when it comes to like cut and dry situations,
and Mac, I'm sorry if you've never done anything wrong. I'm really sorry, but I believe you're worse. I believe you're far worse. You need to be stopped. At the very least, tied down by tiny midgets.
He can be made fun of for 1 second.
You can be made fun of.
He says like the simplest, most basic things in a slow voice, and then everyone, because he has a beard, everyone's like, "Wow, you're actually like a genius, bro."
They think he's a genius, but again, they thought Tiny.
Accolades he's gotten.
Didn't you see Dwight's face when Tiny walked in? They thought he was a genius, but at the end, well, Tiny saved them at the end. Again, this is
so he's a nice guy.
He's nice. Okay, here.
That are something, is this black, is this white, like you can't
I can say without a shadow of a doubt that I have not told a actual lie in I can't even remember the last fucking lie I told.
Well, we remember it was about a Lamborghini, and you've been telling it since last week. Case closed, Your Honor. Mr. Redbar, Your Honor, your Redbar case, is it case closed, or is there
a closed case?
I would say this is a cold case.
No,
closed
it's
case.
A closed case.
Closed case. Okay, even Logan knows. Even the look at this. And by the way, I'm doing a whole week on you. It's going to be called Shark Week, where we go over you killer. Nobody has ever even thought about making fun of you yet. So I'll be filling in the gaps for all those people, okay? So I will be going to great lengths to compare you to really horrific men from movies that I've seen, okay? Look at this. No, we're not going to go into the fractal universe. They refuse. All right, let's hear some more.
Told a actual lie in I can't even remember the last fucking lie I told.
Yeah, let's have the chat make fun of him. Let's read some good ones. They're saying he eats raw fish. Yeah, you ever been picked on? Put the pussy in the sarcophagus. Look at this monster. Let's read some more from the chat. Jules, pick out some of the best slams for Mac while we watch this. We'll go back to him and we'll just stare at him and read slams.
Someone says he looks like his head was cut off and reattached.
Yes. Yes. What else do we have? We probably missed a lot.
I know. I'm trying to find the best ones.
I should have thought of this 6 minutes ago. Don't worry, Mac. They'll come up with something. This guy's going to be the end of me, huh? Imagine this guy carrying you out of a burning farm. You know? All right, we'll get more slams. You're not off the hook this time, Mac. We're going to come back to you. Let's finish up with Big Mike lying.
In more than a decade.
I can tell you,
I haven't lied in more than a decade. Do you hear this? This is true. I haven't lied in... Nobody's done that. In 10 years? Is a decade 10? Or is that a century? I get them confused. Remember me for centuries. Well, if it's 100 years, it's a lot. So, okay, he hasn't lied in over a decade. Wow. So this is like a Disney film. Let's see what's happening here. You know, like it's in the vault. You know what I mean? Decade. That's Disney talk.
You can't.
I can say without a shadow of a doubt that I have not told a actual lie.
Look at Logan's face. Let me just zoom in. Yo, bro, we might have a problem on our hands. What if Jake was right? Yo, bro. But if I out him, then I look stupid. No, bro. Just don't listen, bro. Yo, bro, you're a boxer. Okay. Let's see. Back to Big Mike lying.
in so fucking. I can't even remember the last fucking lie I told. It's
I
been
can
more than a decade.
I can tell you. You know it.
What?
Which one? The whole issue with the shrimp.
That was 1,000% a miscommunication.
Oh! The issue with the shrimp, of course. We're not going to get into that, but I got to stop doing this. I've noticed, and I'm not a liar, but I've noticed everyone's got these same microphones now. I saw Corinne Fisher. We're going to get to her later in the show. Female comic from New York City. When people start lying, they start turning these knobs on the microphone. Not me, of course. Really? I turn the knobs on the microphone because it's loose.
Wow.
I hope. But Big Mike's turning those knobs. And this morning, I watched a tape of another girl turning the knobs. I think it's almost irresponsible for all of us to have the same microphone. I'm going to say that right now. We should probably diversify.
You had it first.
That's true. That's true. All right, let's hear some more.
And we never even got to. Yeah, it was. Yes, it was. You asked me a specific question that I did not have an answer to at the time because I didn't recall the conversation. I answered it in fast-paced motion without thinking back to the...
So you told your truth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Which wasn't the absolute truth.
Wow.
No. But it was me telling the truth.
Your truth.
Sometimes people say things for self-preservation. So my issue with this situation... It's okay. You guys are going to keep going on about this. You guys are going to keep going.
Whoa! What are you going to do about it, huh? Hit them with a pitchfork through the neck? By a barn? Do you understand? And they keep him under the house. You know where they keep him?
Where?
By the pool heater. In a weird fenced-in thing. Yeah, this guy is getting mad now, and I wouldn't want to get on his bad side. He hasn't been intimate with a woman since... I can't even say because it would be a heavy accusation. Here you go.
When I'm about this is going to draw a divide, and you're not going to like it.
Okay, let me finish this. If you adjust a statement for self-preservation, that's not the truth. That is not the truth. Right. That is not what I did.
Whoa.
I told the truth to the best of my ability.
Oh,
100% to the best of my ability.
Wow.
If I ask you a question that you do not have the answer to, and you give me your answer to the best of your ability, you have told the truth. Logan, what's 100 times 9,657? If you give me an answer and I'm like, actually, that's wrong, man, you still told the truth. You told me
the dumbest shit.
No, you told me.
Wow, even Logan. That is the dumbest shit thank you, Logan, finally. Because Brother Jake would have just choked on his retainer. That's what I call his grill. A white person with a grill, that's a retainer, bro. Which is what you're living off, too, which is ironic. All right, let's see this. So Logan says, that's the dumbest shit ever. That's just what Mike is describing is an incorrect answer, not a truth. You know, this is really retarded. But this is what con men do to get at. Look at this. Does this look like the face of a guy who's got this? Yo, bro, I got to dig my way out of this. I could trick these two idiots, right? I tricked him before into buying the beanbags and letting me move in and making me an influencer.
The last time that we covered Big Mike on Red Bar, wasn't that a couple weeks ago when he was going, if someone asked me to snitch on my bro, I'd straight up lie to the cops. I'd never snitch.
Yes.
So would you 100%
I thought you don't lie. And look what he's doing.
doing.
He's lining this up here. Lino roads. Okay, let's hear some more.
You still told the truth. You told me the
dumbest shit.
No, you told me.
I've heard.
You told me
in my life.
Wow, in his life, and he lives with Greg and Jake Paul. So this is huge. This is the dumbest shit he's heard in his life. Literally, I mean, you got to see the Kentucky Fried Chicken song Jake made.
Ohio Fried
Chicken, of course. Yes, this is as dumb as Logan's ever heard, which means Big Mike is worse than Greg Paul, who, by the way, remember Mac that I was showing you, Tiny? Greg Paul is dating him. Yep, they have a secret relationship on Logan Paul's ranch, all right? And if anyone catches them, they end up in a well. All right? Anyone else notice this same stuff? Here,
I'm like, actually, that's wrong, man. You still told the truth.
You
told me you told me
the dumbest shit.
No, you told me.
I've ever heard
you told me
in my life.
In a situation like that, it'd be better to just say, I don't know. But in this situation, I felt pressured to lie, and I don't personally like to lie. And when someone puts me in a position where I have to lie, I feel uncomfortable. And
that's why it would be better if you don't talk at all. It would be perfect. It would line up to your lore, and then you'd never have to lie because you could just go, That's what they did. You think Leatherface was telling complicated lies?
He didn't even have to make that noise with his throat. He made it with the chainsaw.
Exactly. Where's my leaf blower? Oh, yeah, I gave it back. Earlier in the show, I had a leaf blower that I stole from a Latino crew. It's true. Gotta see the full episodes at redbarradio.net. Here you go. Let's see the rest of this.
Like that at all.
I get that.
Yeah. So that's why I was disappointed.
Which is what he's saying as well. Which is what he's saying.
So we don't want to be put in that position.
In general, I totally fucking agree with you. I'm just saying, it's hard to say absolutes. Like I'll sit here and tell you right now, I don't tell the truth 100% of the time. I'm a really fucking honest person.
Yeah.
But I lie when I need to fucking lie.
I never.
Wow. It's terrible, huh? And this is, we also have to put a stop to Saddle Ranch. I'm calling out the, what do you call it? The California government. Come on, you can't let Saddle Ranch open. Wait till you see what they're doing at Sunset Strip's Saddle Ranch. There's about 3,000 people out there unmasked, all chanting Logan's lies.
I'm dead serious.
I gotta check you.
I just don't. If you gave me a better example than that one, because that one's like, honestly, like your truth is based on intent and the knowledge that you have of a situation at the time. That's all you can have. If your intent is, I'm going to go into the situation and tell exactly the truth of what I know. That's exactly what I did. I said everything I fucking know. You asked me a very specific detail about a meaningless conversation that I have a million a fucking day. Didn't give a fuck about. I was sitting in your bedroom talking to you. You asked me a very specific detail. It was way outside my random access memory, and I told the truth based on the intent of telling the truth and the information I had at the time. If you do that, I believe you have satisfied the prerequisites for telling the truth. That is what I believe. I mean, we could probably even find a definition of what it means to tell the truth, but I guarantee you that if it's intent to tell the truth and using the information you have at the time to do so, you are probably covered in, probably even in a court of law.
Well, there you have it, folks. Even in a court of law, you could be covered as long as you believe it. Big Mike, everybody. How awesome was that? Wasn't that a good one?
I'm flushed from
We
the
got him
excitement.
again. Big Mike, we got you again. You stand no chance. For those you don't know, Big Mike refuses to say my name. He thought maybe things were different. He thought maybe I went away. I was only on a mid-season break here. So we are back. Welcome. And Big Mike, you're back. And this rocks. We got him, huh? We got him! All right.